Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment of our show brought to you by Safety Systems. We're talking about VFLs on the show. VFL JJ Surlis is the man to call it. Safety Systems. You see safetysystems.com. You notice the spelling on that. When it comes to security system, it's right there in their name. But Safety Systems is also Knoxville's top choice for high-quality audio and video equipment and installation. Build the man cave of your dreams, guys. Call Safety Systems. All right. Yesterday in the Knoxville News Sentinel, Mike Strange wrote a fantastic piece looking back at that 86 Sugar Bowl win, the whole 85 season really. It's the 30th anniversary. Just one of the magical moments in Tennessee football history. It was basically the evening when Tennessee kind of announced we're back. And you did have some hiccups after that, but you could draw a line from about 85 till 2001. Mm-hmm. That's about as good a run as Tennessee football has ever had. Mm-hmm. I wanted to look at the bowl wins of the last 30 years, and what surprised me is there are only 14 of them. Let's go ahead and look at the Safety System big board. You see there the 85 Sugar. We'll go through them in order in terms of the year. 85, and I just listed by the season, not the actual year of the bowl. 85 Sugar Bowl season, Miami, you win 35-7 over number 2 ranked team. I tell you what, why don't you come back to me and then you can zoom in on those, Cruz. I'll give you time. After that, you get the 1986 Liberty Bowl, a win over Ricky Foggy and Lou Holtz, 21-14 over Minnesota. In 87, there you go. See, I'm taking care of my director. In 87, it's the one time. The Peach Bowl, Tennessee beats Indiana, 27-22. I believe Anthony Miller had a big catch in that one. 89 Cotton Bowl, one of the best bowls I've ever seen. 2 top 5 teams. Tennessee beats Arkansas 31-27. Carl Pickens wins defensive MVP, and Chuck Webb, I think, is still running through Dallas. 1990 Sugar Bowl, Sterling Hinton remembers both of these. Virginia 23-22, incredible comeback for the Vols there to come back and beat Virginia in the last minute. 92 Hall of Fame Bowl, that's a 38-23 win over Boston College. Philip Fulmer's first official game as head coach of the Vols. 94 Gator Bowl, Tennessee beat Virginia Tech 45-23. That game was played in Gainesville as they remodeled the stadium in Jacksonville. It was Peyton Manning's only win at the Swamp. 1995 Citrus Bowl, Cleat Gate for those who've ever been to Columbus. Tennessee with the goal line standing. It's Eddie George and just a NFL-laden Ohio State team, 20-14. 96 Citrus, people remember Peyton Manning picking apart Northwestern, 48-28. 98 Fiesta Bowl, beating Florida State 23-16. Kind of an ugly game, but man, did it pay off in a national championship. 2001, a terrific job of coaching by Philip Fulmer. Team had lost, a heartbreaker at LSU. How could they get up for this game? And they came out and crushed Michigan 45-17. And then down at the bottom, 2007, Outback Bowl win over Brett Bielema's Wisconsin Badgers. And in 2014 last year, the big win over Iowa. As you see, only 3 bowl wins since 2000, after 2001. Wow. Stunning. All right, let me ask Chuck Cavaliers to step in over there. Guys, I want to rank these 1, 2, and 3, okay? I think we all know what 1 and 2 are. The question is the order. Which do you put 1, which do you put 2? The Sugar Bowl or the Fiesta Bowl?
You know, you got to go with the Fiesta Bowl, but I don't. I like the Sugar Bowl better. I mean, just that whole atmosphere surrounding that game, Tennessee had no chance. I like the Sugar Bowl was my favorite.
It's a favorite, but I think if importance, you got to go with the national championship. What if Tennessee had lost that game to Florida State and had not won that national championship?
Then they wouldn't have won the national championship.
But I guess you can rank it on importance, you can rank it on entertainment, you can rank it on the intangibles, whatever you like. And to me, Sugar Bowl had the intangibles.
It had the intangibles and it had the entertainment of just watching.
That Fiesta Bowl was an ugly game. People forget. Turnovers, penalties all over the place. You played a better team in that Sugar Bowl. I mean, they had Vinny Testaverde, not their third-string quarterback, and they were loaded all over the place. I would go Sugar, but we got to move on.
A lot of people forget Fiesta Bowl. All the emphasis on Keith Jackson retiring too, I think took away some of the game.
Sterling, what do you go with?
I'm going with the national championship. I mean, there's no game like a national championship game, and hey, the Sugar Bowl made me flip my decision, but a national championship is a championship, and that's when you play the game.
You were committed to Syracuse until you flipped it to Tennessee, right?
I was going to Syracuse, baby, going to the Cuse, but then they won that Sugar Bowl. Oh, baby.
You've got like an orange hang-up, don't you?
Chuck, your thoughts?
I think the national championship is the deciding factor there. But this, from a fan perspective, and with Jimmy Johnson, the coach of the Mighty Hurricanes, saying When we beat the Vols, we deserved to be national champions. The arrogance they had, but this is the national championship. You got to have that number one.
Here's the question. Unfortunately, we don't have time for much debate. Number 3, because you can be all over the board with that. I've got 2, in my view. 95 Citrus beating Ohio State. That team was like a pro team.
That's the best team they beat. Of the ones on the board there, I think that Ohio State team.
That Arkansas game, that Cotton Bowl, that was a
Great
fantastic game. Andy Kelly threw one of the prettiest passes in
Anthony
UT history to
Morgan.
Anthony Morgan.
Anthony Morgan, absolutely. I told him it was open.
I like that Cotton Bowl game.
Okay, he goes Cotton. Citrus.
I'm going to go Citrus because Ohio State was a great team.
I'm going off the record. I'm going Peach Bowl '87 because we had to sell 50,000 seats to even build the Georgia Dome, and the entire University of Tennessee football team was at the ribbon cutting ceremony to break ground to build the Georgia Dome.
And then
Peach
it turned
Bowl
in,
'87.
and ironically, it turned into a house of horrors for many years. Chuck, what are you going with, Citrus or Cotton?
Well, I
or
want
what?
to avoid cleat gate here because Tennessee only won because they had better cleats.
Well,
in
you're not
that
gonna
game.
count my vote?
I'm going to
No.
go with the Cotton Bowl.
I'll agree with that.
For that great game, like you said, Carl Pickens, the defensive MVP.
I think a lot of people would say that 2001 Michigan game is in
Oh,
there
that's
too.
a good one,
That
too.
Ohio State and the Michigan, because you never play them. Those are the only times you ever played them. Those would be up there too.
Well,
All
and the
right.
Virginia Sugar Bowl.
It was a great game. But,
great game.
But
Best
it was
finish,
one of
best
those.
finish.
And also, it's Virginia. That was one of those. Well, no, I mean seriously. At the time, when that was back in the under the table handshakes, Virginia got that when they were 8-0 and they lost their last 3 games, if I recall correctly. So it was kind of a, sure, you're playing Virginia, blah. Not like an Ohio State or a Michigan. But yeah, terrific game. All right, when we come back, we're going to take a look at, well, I'll tell you what, later on we're going to look at how Northwestern might actually beat Tennessee. Is that possible? But next we're going to look at the other SEC bowls. Come on back on the Sports Source.